Nityanandam, welcome to this week's edition of Vedic Devotional Audio Story Series. Today we are going to listen to the story of Amaranidhi Nayanar. Amaranidhi Nayanar was born in Palayaru, a place in Tanjavur district near Kumbakonam. He belonged to the merchant caste, which is called Vanigar Kulam in Tamil. He had pure devotion towards Lord Shiva and his devotees. He welcomed the devotees with pure love and affection and worshipped them. He predicted the intention, desires of devotees and serviced them accordingly. He served the devotees with delicious food and also donated precious silk clothes. He was a merchant of gold, silver, precious stones, and silk cloths. He built a big monastery for Lord Shiva's devotees near his village in a place called Tirunallur. He celebrated many festivals called Tiruvilas in this big monastery located in Tirunallur. During these festive seasons, he welcomed the devotees with pure devotion and served their needs. Even his relatives from his native village of Palayaru came there and served the devotees. Lord Shiva wanted to make the world know the greatness of this Nayanar and his devotion. Lord Shiva, disguised as a Brahmin sage, and came to Trinallur monastery. The said sage carried a holy stick called Tandi and onto which two kovanams. In ancient days, males do not wear underwear. Instead, they used a cloth as underwear, which is called kovanam, and a bag filled with holy ash called Tiruniru, made by burning cow dung, were attached. When the Brahmin sage approached him, Nayanar was so happy and welcomed him with royal treatment and asked the sage if he can be of any help to him. The sage said, I am going to have a bath in this river and I have only two kovanams, clouds showing sign of rain. So, in order to prevent both kovanams getting wet in rain, I want you to keep one kovanam in your monastery and taking the other one with me. As requested by Sage, Nayanar took Sage's kovanam and kept it in his safe vault carefully, then locked it and kept the key with him. Sage finished his holy bath, but it started to rain, and he was soaked in the rain and shivering came to Nayanar. On seeing the sage soaked in rain, Nayanar ran towards him with a towel. Lord Shiva, disguised as sage, started this holy drama of testing Nayanar's honesty, integrity, and devotion towards him. Sage told Nayanar, why are you bringing this towel now? I got wet in the rain. My kovanam is fully soaked. What I need now is my kovanam that I gave to you to keep carefully and not this towel. Nayanar went to bring Sage's kovanam. He opened his safe vault with his key and he was shocked to find that the kovanam was missing. Nayanar inquired his wife, searched all over his monastery, but the kovanam was missing. This gave a great shock to Nayanar and his wife. Both of them felt guilty to face the sage. After a long discussion with his wife, Nayanar took a new kovanam and went towards the sage. Head bowed down towards sage, and with guilty conscience, Nayanar was trying to give the kovanam to Sage. Sage refused to accept this new good brand kovanam and shouted with anger towards Nayanar. You want to give this new good brand kovanam to me and publish to the world that you gave this to me? Instead of old one, I want my old Kovanam. Nayanar apologized and felt shame for his act of losing the Kovanam. Sage refused to listen to any of Nayanar's pleadings. Finally, Nayanar told, I am prepared to give all my possessions, such as gold, silver, precious stones, expensive silk materials, and everything to you to compensate for this Kovanam. Sage said, who needs all your gold, silver, and silk cloths? Sage showed the wet Kovanam and told Nayanar, give me something equivalent to the weight of this Kovanam. Nayanar, pleased by these words, brought his weighing balance and kept the wet Kovanam on one side of balance and kept his silk cloths on the other side of balance. Scale did not balance. Kovanam's side went down and silk's cloth side went up. Nayanar got a shock to see this. Even the other devotees were surprised. Nayanar then kept all his gold jewelry, silver items, precious stones, other metals on the balance. Balance did not balance. Nayanar told the sage, I have kept all my possessions in this balance and it is not balancing. The remaining items here are my wife, me, and my son. And if you give me permission, we will sit on the balance. All three of them worshipped Sage by falling on his feet, chanted Panchachara mantra. They prayed to Tirunallur Shiva if their services to him is genuine, honest, without defaults. The balance should balance, and all three of them sat on the weighing machine. They closed their eyes, prayed to Lord Shiva, and chanted his mantra. What a surprise! The balance balanced. Flowers showered from the heaven all over the monastery. Sage disappeared. Sun appeared very brightly than ever. Lord Shiva, along with Parvati, appeared blissfully on the holy bull. They prayed to Lord Shiva and Parvati. The weighing balance, along with all three of them, ascended up like aeroplane towards Lord Shiva and Parvati. Lord Shiva took them to live in his abode. We warmly invite you to join us again for another of the incredible 63 Nayanar historical devotional stories. Thank you, Nityanandam.